afternoon, everyone, or evening. Um, Welcome to our Sunday session where we explore the path of spiritual awakening together. Um, let's meditate to a song by Zazen called Waves of Light. Take a breath, relax. I've been talking for the last few months about reality, the structures of reality, and how what we focus on, we experience. It's kind of self-evident, actually, if you think about it. Which brings me to a thing I'd like to talk to you today about is what you're focusing on something and what is the vibration that you have as you're doing it. It's kind of important. You can focus on the most beautiful and lovely thing you can imagine, and yet in your heart, if all you're doing is complaining and thinking about negative things, then what you're focusing on won't come into your reality in a perfect way. It's all about vibration, really. When it comes to manifesting things, you have to raise your vibration to match what you're manifesting. And till you do that, you don't get it. Fortunately, we're pretty good at that. I think we are. We get what we want. Unfortunately, sometimes what we want is something we're afraid of. When I say that, I mean, we put up our limitations. Let's see if I can grab this by another door here. We spend a lot of time in this life dealing with hungry ghosts. For most of our life, a hungry ghost is one of those things that you desire, that you're absolutely convinced that when you get it, it will make you happy, that your life will be wonderful and without any problems. And then when you get it, after a while, it just becomes like everything else. It's not eternal. There's a part of you that wants to tune into spirit, and there's a part that doesn't. There's a war being waged for that desire to go to the divine, and the other desire is just to play around in this life and go crazy. But when you play around in this life and go crazy, it's very temporary, it's very transitory, and it's full of hungry ghosts. Those things that you just know will satisfy you and make you happy forever won't. The most wonderful, beautiful car or automobile that you can imagine, if you get it and you've had it for 10 years, you're probably going to want another one. That relationship that you were so sure that it would be nothing but happy and joy for you. After the honeymoon is over, you kind of wonder why you even hooked up with him. Everything's transitory here. But what is the vibration that you're having? What are you looking at? Are you looking at things through a higher vibration, through a higher intention? There are higher intentions and lower intentions. Higher intentions have to do with altruistic values, helping others, compassion. The L word, love. It's almost become a bad word. But love, yeah, love. Or we can just go the route of lower intention, which is full of selfishness, holding on, capturing, controlling, dominating, manipulating. That sure brings a lot of joy, he said sarcastically. We seek something better, something eternal, in a reality where nothing is eternal. Everything is always changing here. But we seek the higher one. It's tough sometimes. I can see that. And that's why we're here exploring our spiritual nature. Because the only thing that's going to last and take you through all of this, lifetime after lifetime, is your search for spirit and enlightenment. You try to find happiness in things in this world, and you're not going to find them. Things here are temporary. Everything is transitory here. Everything changes. That makes you happy and ecstatic today will cause you tears in the future. The tears will bring about a new realization, and you'll have a new experience. I'm pointing to something a little bit further down the road. I'm pointing to your higher self. That part of you that's eternal. That part of you that no matter how much you mess up, will find its way back to the light. Because that's what it came from, and that's where it's going to return. It can take a lot of detours, you know. Eternity is a very large place and lots of dimensions and lots of worlds to experience. And some of them are kind of gnarly. You're in one right now. This world, this earth, is not considered heaven. This is considered kind of a hell world. Look around and you'll see much wailing and gnashing of teeth. People are hurting each other and they're in a lot of pain. The more I go down this path, the more sensitive I get. And the more sensitive I get, the more compassion I have. And the only thing I can do is to try to get you to raise your vibration, to move with higher intention. What can you do to help others? What can you do to assist others? What can you do for yourself? Are you meditating? Are you reaching out to spirit when you have moments when no one's around? Do you take a moment to just push your ego aside? Just set it down. Sit on your little meditation chair and focus on God. Just focusing on God. Good. Take a breath. So, one of the things I would like to review, which is definitely a review for almost all of you, is how to create a happier or high intentional life. As I mentioned earlier, um, everything is done with vibration. If you vibrate at a certain level, you will manifest at that level. And you will tend to focus on things at that level. If you're poor, then you tend to focus on what you don't have. You don't have money to pay the rent, you don't have to switch things around, worrying about your next meal, that sort of thing. And when you're in that consciousness and that vibration, it consumes you. And to get out of that consciousness is a little difficult. So I'm going to give you a few little tools to use that might help you. The first thing is to recognize that your body is the temple of God. It's where your spirit resides, and you need to take care of it. Exercise it, feed it right. Don't get crazy on it. And don't try to push your stuff on other people, but watch yourself. What foods work for you? Quit worrying about what other people are eating. What works for you? What makes you feel good? What energizes you? And what drains you? Certain foods will drain you. And it's different for everybody. Some people are meat eaters, some people are not. This is an individual thing, but figure out your body. What does it need? It's been recommended by my teacher and by many others that we should do hatha yoga, something that stretches the body, or exercising, maybe some martial arts. There's different things you can do for your body to get it in shape and make it feel good. Then the other thing that you do to raise our vibration is your second skin. Your second skin are the clothes that you wear. The clothes that you wear, how you're presenting yourself to the world. So you start upgrading your wardrobe to a higher vibe. You start getting rid of clothes that were given to you by others, but really you don't feel very good when you wear them. You're just kind of wearing them out of guilt. Put them away or give them to Goodwill. Same thing with your house. Your house is your life. Your apartment, the room that you live in, is a reflection of your life. Is it messy? Is it dirty? Is it cluttered? Is it clean? And what do you have in it? What about the furniture? You shouldn't have anything in your house that doesn't add to you, that doesn't make you feel better. So if you're looking around and you see an old coffee table that's kind of bunged up and dented and doesn't really match anything, then replace it. Look around, shop around, find one that really fits you for this moment, and get rid of the old coffee table. Like I say, there should be nothing in your house that doesn't add to you. It's a way of letting go of the clutter in your life, letting go of those things in your life that don't serve you anymore, or things that are outdated, old guilts, old shames, that sort of thing. Get rid of them. Clean your house. Your automobile is how you get around in life. Is your automobile old, broken down, or is it just dirty? Do you have a dirty car? Is that how you're getting around in life? Dirty? Is your windshield obscured with mud and bugs and things? Is that how you see life? Your windshield is how you look at life as you're going around. Clean it up. You may have an old Volkswagen or something, but it should be a very impeccable Volkswagen. It should be clean. When you get in it, the car should say hi to you, like an old friend. It should make you feel good. Doesn't have to be an expensive car. I have a little PT Cruiser. It's got 200,000 miles plus. But every time I get in that little car, it says hi to me. It's a joy. And one day it will go away and there'll be another one. I'll change my vibration, get another car. But while I have this one, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to clean it up, make sure it's serviced, and I enjoy it. Are you enjoying your life? And, you know, we make changes, but try to up your vibration some. Bring your vibration up. Do things that will raise your vibration. And one of the best things you can do to raise your vibration is to smile. I practice smiling. A good smile is almost, it's a grin, really. A good smile shows your teeth and the upper part of your gum and halfway of your bottom. That's a good smile. And when you give that kind of smile to people, they smile back. It lightens up the room when you walk in with a smile on your face. People can be in a crappy mood, but when they see you and you come up and you say, hi, they won't remain in a crappy mood very long, or they'll say something insulting to try to get that smile off of your face. But you don't have to. You don't have to buy into anybody's negativity. You don't need their approval. You need the right vibration. You need to behave in the way that causes you to be of service. And to be of service in this world, sometimes all it takes is a smile. Sometimes that's all it takes. Look around as you walk down the street. How many people are smiling? Just take a note of it. And then go down the street with a big smile on your face and see how many people smile. Do a little, go down the mall, walk up the mall one way not smiling, and then walk back through the mall smiling and see what happens. You have a profound effect upon your world. As you raise your vibration, it raises the vibration of everything around you. The purpose of enlightenment is to become enlightened so that you and everything around you becomes enlightened. Or at least it's exposed to it. So raise your vibration. Clean out those dirty clothes and old clothes and get some nice ones. Get some nice furniture in your apartment. Get rid of those things that are worn out and old. That you get rid of those things in your life that you feel like you have to apologize for. Just get rid of them. Replace it with something beautiful. Keep everything clean. In your relationships, keep everything clean. If you did something wrong, or if there's the perception that you did something wrong, just own it. See what you can do to clean it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.